Kersty Boll is a junior at the University of Tennessee who is pursuing a career in journalism.
I'm a transfer student. I went to Central Michigan my first year and I absolutely loved it, and it's where a lot of my really good friends went, but I just knew that if I didn't get out of Michigan now and try something new and try to meet new people, then I was probably going to stay in Michigan my whole life. So I narrowed it down to here, LSU, and Florida, and I visited all three, and Tennessee is my favorite. I just really like the atmosphere, and it's kind of like a city setting. Like, you've got downtown right there, but also you've got the college campus feel, where when you're on campus it feels like a college campus.
I did the whole northern thing for 20 years of my life, and I loved it, but I'm on to the next 20, so I want to try something new and different. Despite the accents, it's not as different as everybody says it is, and probably when you go deeper south it's a lot different, but it's really not as drastic as everybody says it is. I mean, political views are a lot different, but other than that, you know, people maybe are a little bit friendlier, and they don't know how to drive in the snow. I just kind of put myself out there a lot more. I'm not exactly a shy person, but it helped me be a lot more open and try new things and experience other things. It was tough at first, you know, being away from my family and just being as close as I am with my family. It was really tough, and coming here I didn't know anybody at all, so having to start completely over and meet all new people was tough, but I stuck it out and I absolutely love it, and I'm really glad I did. And I think it's made me a lot closer to my family.
I have a really unique family. I have 8 siblings, 5 brothers and 3 sisters, and I'm the 3rd oldest. There's Caitlin, Chris, and then me, and then Harrison, Quentin, Forrest, Liam, Egan, and Kennedy.
My mom was an only child, and so she actually wanted 10 kids, but stopped at 9, and my dad was one of 8, so he's used to the big families, and whenever anybody finds out how big my family is, the first 3 questions they always ask are they from the same parents? Are there any twins? And are you guys Catholic? And same parents, no twins, and yes, we're Catholic. You know, growing up, it was always so tough for my dad to get us to go to church, so he always had to bribe us, you know, if you guys go to church, we'll get you guys donuts afterwards. So every Sunday, we'd go to church just to get the donuts.
When I started out at Central, I was going to go into education because they have a really good education school. So I started out with that, and the more courses I took in it, the more I realized that that was not the major for me. So then I transferred here and started looking at journalism.
Hopefully something in news writing where I can write about politics but travel and dream big. Growing up, I kind of loved to pick arguments and pick fights with my family, and my family is very staunch Republican, so naturally I was like, oh, I'm going to be Democratic, but then the more I actually looked into it, I was like, okay, well, I agree with a lot of these viewpoints, but I also agree with the opposing viewpoint. I mean, transferring is good if that's what you want to do, but it's a lot easier to start out where you want to be because credits don't always transfer, and it's tough, but I mean, if you want to go out of state, do it, because it's definitely worth it.